It has always been a mystery to me how men can feel themselves honored by the humiliation of their fellow beings.
It happens every day in New York.
I've been handcuffed where I live because I ain't have my ID on me.
Officers jump out of a car and tell me that I had to get against the wall.
They walk up to me, one gun to my chest, one gun to my neck, one gun to my temple.
You're demoralizing these kids.
Well, I understand people may not be happy.
I just asked them why they were stopping me, and they said, whenever a cop tells you to do something, you better do it.
Stop and frisk is a procedure where a policeman stops a reasonably suspicious individual who seems to be involved in or about to commit illegal activities. Then they pat down the suspect in search of weapons or illegal narcotics. The total number of stop and frisk has increased 600% since 2002. There is an amendment that pertains to this sensitive topic. The Fourth Amendment states, "The rights of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches shall not be violated." A case in 1963 is a perfect example. Terry versus Ohio is a landmark when it comes to controversy concerning stop and frisk. The court case decided whether Officer Martin McFadden was guilty of unreasonably stopping and frisking the following suspects: John W. Terry and Richard Chilton. McFadden observed two suspicious men, Terry and Chilton. He suspected that the two men were casing a job, a stick-up. After the two suspects were joined by another man, Katz, McFadden announced he was a police officer, showed his badge, and stopped and frisked the three men. He recovered two guns carried by Terry and Chilton. When McFadden took hold of Terry and patted him down, the detective seized Terry and then subjected him to a search, which according to the ruling in this case, was within the meaning of the Fourth Amendment. Because McFadden observed the men's suspicious activity before apprehending them, his actions fall under reasonable suspicion. Due to this precedent set by the court, officers no longer have to prove probable cause, but rather prove reasonable suspicion. This allows more leniency on what considered reasonable and unreasonable. Stop and frisk is not effective and causes tension in low-income and multicolored neighborhoods.
93% of the cases where force was used during a stop and frisk involved Black and Latino individuals.
87% of NYPD's newly 600,014 stops in 2010 involved Black and Latino individuals.
72% of Harlem's household members respond that they and their regular visitors were stopped 5 to 20 times in 2008.
Sensitive that issue. I wouldn't want to be stopped. I don't want my time taken away from me. But if you look at the numbers that we talked about, the lives that have been saved, I think is dramatic. And where is it happening? It's happening in minority communities.
The New York Civil Liberties Union's Stop and Frisk Watch is an easy way to record and report NYPD interactions with the public. Note, all footage and reports will be sent immediately to the NYCLU. The app has three main functions.
The three main options of this app is record, listen, and report.
The record option will allow the user to film any video of any incidents in progress. You can stop recording at any time or shake the phone and it'll stop recording for you. The second option will allow the user to record any audio. A notification will appear on the top of your phone. The last option, report, is to report any incident that has occurred. Aside from these main features, there's also a tab that gives you your rights when being stopped and frisked. These options make up the Stop and Frisk app, which are both available for Android and iPhone.
How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I let it go back to